Hey everyone, so here we are, the 8th and final video update for the Star Wars miniature helmets collection. There's gonna be one more bonus video eventually in a couple of months where I talk about some of my favorite helmets and I show the entire collection. But as of now, this is the final update that showcases new helmets. There's gonna be 7 in this, mounting the number up to 80 in total. Some people say it's different in a country, like I really don't know. Even the order of helmets is different. I'm showing them always in the order that I receive them. So the last helmet I'm going to show will be number 80 over here where I am. Small little spoiler and a small little disappointment. A helmet a lot of people, including me, were waiting for is not part of the collection, and that is the destroyed Darth Vader helmet from The Force Awakens. That is not part of the collection, which kinda saddens me. Apart from that, there are still some very nice surprises in this last series. Let's go have a look. So we're gonna start this video off with probably the most boring one of this series. The Scarif Rebel Trooper. You have the details on the visor are pretty nice here. And the whole helmet has this rubbery kind of texture. Like it looks like in person, even on camera you can see it a bit. It looks really leathery, like it really feels kind of like the way you would expect it to. A lot of nice details on the seams and everything on this one. The details are on the back of the communicator device, very cool. The details on the strap there. Like at first glance it seems like a more boring helmet, but compared to some of the other Rebel helmets we've had up to this far, it is one of the nicer ones, for sure. Scarif Rebel Trooper. One of my favorites from this set is Tam Posla. It has some nice details. Over here you nicely see the textures. The paint job on this one is really amazing. There's a lot of nice details around the edge. Like look at this. Like you have the details of the paint job, the annotation here, the relief over here. This is a bit more rubbery again, here and here. Then the little antenna details. The back as well is a lot of nice details on this one, the locking systems and everything. Here. Really like it, even on top, the dirt, simulated dirt here is really nicely done. A very cool one. It's a bit crooked mine. There we go. Tam Posla. Then one of my least favorites probably from this set. And there's a very special reason. Now this is the First Order Fleet Engineer. Now I don't like the helmets that do this. It's really weird. Like it looks kind of cool at first glance when you see it from the side, but I don't know, it's such a weird mechanic, it makes no sense to me. Like from the top, there's no real point to this. Like I don't know, it just feels like they ran out of ideas. I don't like that helmet that much. Apart from that, it's also one of the most boring ones from this set. Actually, now from this angle you think it looks okay, but I don't know, I really don't like this idea. First Order Fleet Engineer. Then we get General Merrick. I like the colors of this one. Now we have another retractable visor, which you would expect from the X-Wing helmets, because these are borderline the only ones that actually do this mechanic, and even then not all of them do it. I don't know, the retracting mechanic was not really worth advertising for. Still, I love the yellow of the visor. This is also one of those few that has a lot of nice paint details and everything. I like it when they make the helmets look like all dirty and scuffed up and everything. It's very cool. Not much else to say. I like the green though, even though right now camera it looks more grey, blue, but this is a nice dark mossy green kind of color. See, like this with the light falling on the orange. The colors, this helmet in person looks really nice though. General Merrick. Then another one of the lesser impressive ones, I feel. Commander Wolf. I'm not a big fan of these clone type helmets in general. Even when it comes to the clone ones, this at least has a nice original pattern. Like you can see the wolf shape and everything rather nicely. So at least this one has a theme to it, but apart from that, it has the details and everything, but I don't like the clone helmets too much. Sorry about that. There you go, like the antenna and everything. Like I like this idea always. I just don't like this duck-like shape too much. Commander Wolf. Only 2 helmets left. And here we have one of the nicest surprises. We actually get a final big box. This is Sylvani Fest. Let's take it in a bit closer. I really like, you can see that the texture on this is really nice. There's a rusty metal kind of texture on it. Got some nice paint job on there as well. Now from the side, there you see it nicely, the indentation here. This material is nice and rubbery again. The combination of this metal with the rusty thing is very nice. From the back it has like a nice folds, and the details on here are pretty nice on top. Wait a minute. There you go. For the size of the helmet, I really like the amount of details they put in there. Just from the side, I just love this look. Like, oh, it's such a menacing mask. I really love the shape, the pointy shape here, and it's a very cool one. Sylvani Fest final helmet, which is a cool one, but nothing super spectacular where like, holy shit, this is the final number. That's what I was hoping for the Darth Vader helmet. The final one is the B-Wing pilot. Now I really do like this helmet. Again, nothing moves, even though it's obvious that it should. Like, I just on the side, this looks like a 50s space helmet. Like, I love this design. I love all the details on the side, the paint, the little indentation shit, the relief, the different color variations, the metal plate ID. It's just, I really like this helmet. Personally, it's one of my favorites from this set as well, definitely. Not very spectacular from the back. From the top, it's just, you know, flat and empty. When you see the side look, oh, I love this shot. Very cool. Love nice little details also with the mic. The B-Wing pilot. Number 80. So there we go. Thank you guys if you actually watched all of the helmet videos. There's gonna be a link to the playlist in the back. This was great fun. Definitely an investment. Nothing I will ever do again, but it's gonna look so amazing. And then in the final video that I will upload in a couple of months, showcasing the entire collection, you will see just how amazing it is when they're all together. I'm glad we got another big box. I'll be sure to put all of those together. Thank you guys for watching, and stay real.